We're beginning tonight with the latest developments in the controversial Michelle Carter manslaughter trial.
Several of Carter's friends took the stand today and testified about text messages she sent, linking her to the suicide of 18-year-old Conrad Roy.
And this afternoon, Carter, attorneys, and the judge left the courtroom and toured the Fairhaven scene of Roy's tragic death in 2014.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us live from Fairhaven with the mobile newsroom.
This is the parking lot where Conrad Roy died. We're here because the trial took a field trip to this location today, again, where a young man killed himself in his truck and his girlfriend is accused of convincing him to do it. Michelle Carter and her attorneys, along with the judge and the prosecution, touring the location where Conrad Roy III ended his life. The lot behind a closed-down Kmart in Fairhaven, so crucial to this case. It's where prosecutors say Conrad Roy used a generator connected to his truck to fill it with carbon monoxide on July 12, 2014. But they say he got out as the poisonous gas took hold while talking on the phone with girlfriend Michelle Carter. Prosecutors allege she told him to get back in. Today in court, we saw the evidence for that claim, a text message sent to one of her friends at the time, Samantha Boardman. She took the stand and read the message.
I could have stopped him. I was on the phone and he got out of the car because it was working and he got scared, and I told him to get back in, Sam, because I knew he wouldn't do it. He would do it all.
Boardman also testifying about texts Michelle Carter sent her when she found out police had seized Conrad Roy's phone.
Sam, they read my messages with him. I'm done. His family will hate me and I could go to jail.
The prosecution has already released texts that show Carter was actively pushing Roy to take his own life. They say because she wanted attention and sympathy. And the defense has not disputed the authenticity of these text messages. Instead, they plan to make an argument about Carter's state of mind when she sent them. And the defense also says this was a tragic suicide and not Carter's fault. Now, coming up new at 6, you'll hear from more of Carter's friends who testified today. Live in Fairhaven with the mobile newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Our coverage continues of the Michelle Carter trial, which is drawing national attention. We have more testimony at 6 from some of Carter's former friends who took the stand today. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado joins us live from Fairhaven with the Southeastern Massachusetts mobile newsroom.
This afternoon, the trial took a tour here in Fairhaven, the parking lot where Conrad Roy took his own life in his truck. This morning, we heard from 4 women, former friends of Michelle Carter back in 2014, and the text messages she sent them. A tour of the Fairhaven parking lot at the center of this trial. Flowers and a rock that says Conrad in a heart in the spot where he parked his truck and died from carbon monoxide poisoning back in 2012. Prosecutors say Michelle Carter was on the phone with Conrad Roy when he died. She said so in text messages to 4 women who testified Wednesday.
I was talking to him on the phone when he killed himself, Liv. I heard him die.
The question in this case is whether Carter's actions, which include text messages to Conrad Roy urging him to kill himself, are enough to convict her of involuntary manslaughter, which requires proof that the defendant caused the victim's death. Prosecutors say a text sent to Samantha Boardman shows Carter caused Roy's death.
I could have stopped him. I was on the phone and he got out of the car because it was working and he got scared, and I told him to get back in, Sam.
Texts between Carter and Roy show they discussed his plan to use a generator for the suicide in great detail. But Carter allegedly feigned ignorance of the plan while talking to her friends, sending this text to Alexandra Eblin.
He called me and I heard like muffled sounds and some type of motor running, and it was like that for 20 minutes and he wouldn't answer. I think he killed himself.
Now, all of these women, including Michelle Carter, were teenagers in high school at the time, and the prosecution says the thousands of text messages she sent to them show she was seeking sympathy and attention. The defense says this was just a tragic suicide. Live in Fairhaven with the mobile newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Steph, and count on Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of the Michelle Carter trial. We'll bring you the latest each day on air and online at WPRI.com.